The administration then chose to defame me and, more importantly, the FBI by saying that the organization was in disarray, that it was poorly led, that the workforce had lost confidence in its leader. Those were lies, plain and simple. And I am so sorry that the FBI workforce had to hear them, and I'm so sorry that the American people were told them. I worked every day at the FBI to help make that great organization better.
He went on to say that it was the honor of his life to lead the FBI. You really felt what he was saying there. Now, you and I actually spoke extensively at the beginning of the transition, shortly after the election, about how there might be a rift between the intelligence community and Donald Trump based on certain things that he said about a lot of agencies becoming politicized. This is another example of that. Is the trust between the White House and the FBI right now just gone?
I think it is not gone. I think that there are significant challenges which could harm us all. In other words, the FBI is doing a lot more than the Trump-Russia investigation. And so the first step is getting a new FBI director in. So there's been a nomination and getting someone in who is going to be considered legitimate by the FBI agents. But so long as Donald Trump sort of views the Russia-Trump investigation as him against the FBI, there will remain a rift. And the way I tend to look at it is this really isn't a he said thing, although the reporters are sort of saying it, Comey versus Trump. There are so many pieces to this investigation at this stage, both about the Russia aspect of it, but of course also about obstruction of justice, that it's really no longer one word against another word. And I think the FBI will continue with their investigations about terrorism and corruption. They will also continue with their investigations, obviously, about the Russia case. But it's not a great place to be right now for America's safety and security, let alone governance.
On top of all of that, we're focusing so much on this testimony. And perhaps the most powerful moment of all of it was when James Comey mentioned that we were attacked by Russia, and it's not anybody's focus right now. Juliette Kayyem, we thank you again for your perspective.
Thank you. I call that the dog that didn't bark. It was a good point that we're not talking about the big issue.
Yeah. Thank you again. Coming up, Trump supporters say it is over, while critics say not even close. A look at how both sides are somehow claiming victory after James Comey's